going into spring. You all, I am so excited for springtime. I don't know about you, but it is that transition that I think we're all yearning for right now. Here in Minnesota, it's been a weird winter. I'm gonna admit, it's been a little temperamental and a little spring-like at times, but I think we're officially committing, and I'm so excited. For me personally, it's been such a fun time. Charlotte just turned 1. I am gearing up for Paris. It is less than 6 months away, which is wild. So training has been ramping up, living life as a mom and an athlete and a speaker, and finding whatever that balance might be has been unique, but it's been such a fun season. So I'm leaning into a lot of casual yet elevated. I think that's kind of the vibe of life for me right now. And I'm super excited about this Varley top. I absolutely love Varley. I live in it almost every day to and from the pool, but I love this crocheted detail on this top because I think it just gives a little bit of elevation and a little bit more pizzazz to it for when you want something that doesn't feel like you're just hanging in your sweats like we've all been doing all winter. And then you can throw on these awesome joggers. They're like kind of jogger-esque, but not really. They're a pull-on pant, they're a chambray. I love that they feel beachy, but yet can kind of meet the moment, irregardless of where you're at. I think they'll ride really, really well into summer too. So for those of you who are looking to add elements to your spring closet that will also carry you to summer, I think this is a perfect pant for that. And it's Burke season. We know this. I know this. I've been introduced to this. You can put socks on with your Burks. So if it is still chilly wherever you are, and you want to lean into the Burks, you can throw your socks on, and then when it warms up, you just take your socks off, and your Burks kind of carry you through. So I'm embracing the socks and Burks trend. I encourage you to, if you still need to wherever you're at, or just ditch them and go get that petty and throw your Burks on and have fun as we embrace the spring weather. So I can't wait for the next look. I think this look is going to for sure be my vibe in the day-to-day when I'm tired of wearing my sweats to and from the pool and I want to throw something else on to feel elevated while also keeping up with Charlotte as she keeps me busier by the day as she keeps moving and grooving. So off to look number 2. Let's have a moment for dramatic denim. I love it. I think it's such a fun way to play with denim and elevate it a little bit, add that finishing touch. The only hiccup with it, I will say, especially when you get into the cuffing, is I'm tall. So for perspective, I'm 5'9", and we all know the game you play when you sit down and everything hikes up, and then you're sitting all the time and everything just stays hiked up. So it can be a little challenging, but I will say what I love about these A Goldies is the cuff you can kind of play with on your own, right? So it's not stitched in, so you can manipulate that to fit how you need it to for yourself. So you can still have the look of the cuff denim without risking it being too short, too long, whatever it is that you need for your height. So I'm really liking this look. I think it's a fun way to add a little bit of a twist on your kind of standard straight denim. And then adding a belt. This is such a great way to bring that waistline in. I love looking for a fun way to accentuate the waist. And so I think adding this belt, I love that it's a little bit thinner. It's not too thin, but it's not a big chunky thick belt, and it has this little woven detail. So I think that's really beautiful, especially with the sweater. We're playing with spring sweaters. They're here. We've all seen the sweater tanks we love, but then there's this sweater that has this cute little puff sleeve, adds a little textured element in this nice bold green. And so finding ways to add in that boldness is such a fun thing that we can be playing with. And then shoes. I mean, as I said, Paris is right around the corner, and anyone who knows me knows I love a good gold accent in a games year. So these I'm loving, but more importantly, platforms and flatforms, I hear is a thing, are coming in for spring and summer. So pull them out of your closet if they're still tucked away from when they were originally a thing, or go into the store and get yourself a new pair if you don't already have one in your closet. And as always, just enjoy this time. It's spring, summer's around the corner. We all know that brings some craziness, but also excitement, maybe some family vacations, maybe some summer plans. Give yourself the excuse to come into the store, have a little you date, grab a cup of coffee, take an afternoon for yourself, and put a little bit of energy into refreshing your closet so you can feel good about this season as you transition through. So fun to see you all. I cannot wait to see you next time. And in the meantime, I hope you all have a lovely start to your spring, and I'll see you in a few months.
I believe in miracles. sexy thing, you. I believe in miracles.